Short Stretch Pilates. Today we're going to take you through a beginner's flow. So when you're ready, you can meet me on the mat, and today's whole session is going to be supine. Okay, let's get you guys going. You're going to roll down to your mat nice and easy. We're going to start off with some pelvic curls. Take a deep breath in for me. And as you exhale, I want you to tuck in the pelvis and then slowly start to lift your spine all the way off the ground. You're going to hold it at the top for an inhale. And you exhale then to melt your spine back down from your chest. We go roll it down nice and easy. As your glutes touch the ground, you untuck the pelvis. Let's go for 7 more. Inhale. And we exhale to roll and lift all the way up to the top. When you're at the top, take a moment to check in with your body. Make sure that your hips are equal. Make sure your heels are a little bit closer to your glutes. Feel as if they're pulling into your pelvis. And your arms are nice and strong, flat on the ground. Inhale at the top. And we exhale. Let's roll down and all the way to the ground, holding that tuck, untuck at the end. And number 3, let's go. In, and we lift. And you hold it at the top. I want to see nice straight lines in your body. Inhale, and we exhale, sink to the mat. Your hamstrings are going to start to feel it. Inhale, and we exhale. Tuck first and roll all the way to the top. So we're warming up your spine here. We're getting ready, activating this body. Inhale at the top and exhale. Let's roll down again. And untuck at the bottom. Deep breath in and exhale, tuck. Peel your spine up, up, up. You're going to hold that tuck in your pelvis nice and strongly. Inhale and exhale. We roll down. Let's do 1 more deep breath in to prepare. And we exhale to tuck and we roll up, up, up to the top. Hold it there. Deep breath in and we exhale. Melt that spine all the way down and rest your pelvis on the ground. Cool. Next exercise is going to be leg fallouts. You're going to do 1 leg at a time for me. This is just to open up the hip complex. Deep breath in and we exhale. Take your left knee all the way laterally to the ground. And then inhale. Let's draw that leg back to center. We drop it down. You're going to feel a beautiful inner thigh stretch. And then we bring it back in to the top. Let's do 2 more with this leg. All the way down. You're going to feel that hip start to really open up. If you can't get to the floor yet, that's perfectly fine. And we lift. You take it as far as your body will let you go. And last one with the left leg all the way down. And we lift back up. Let's go for the right leg for number 1. And we inhale to lift. And let's exhale, take it down. And lift. 3 more. And down. Lift to the top. One side might be more limited than the other. That's also absolutely fine. And we lift. You've got 1 more. Down. And lift back to the top. Nice. Let's continue that with both knees. Take your arms out to a T position for me and palms face the ceiling. This is a pre-preparation to your supine spine twist. We're going to take a deep breath in as we lower both your knees to the left-hand side. And then exhale, draw the knees back to center. This is also giving your spine some mobilization. That's also quite a nice thing to do in the morning. To the left again, we inhale to drop. And we exhale, draw your knees back to center. Remember, your arms are still active, so is your abdominals. And we exhale to draw back to center using those obliques. To the left again, inhale. And then exhale, draw the knees back in. And to the right, we inhale. And exhale back to center. Let's build onto this movement. Take your left leg to tabletop and your right leg to tabletop. Keep your arms exactly where they are. I want you to dig those shoulder blades into the mat so you are perfectly stable. And we inhale to rotate the knees to the left. And then we exhale using these obliques to draw back to center. And we alternate sides to the right. Off you go. And back to center. And to the left again. Make sure your feet are nice and pointed. And make sure you've got this beautiful 90-90 with your hip and your knees. And to the right again. And exhale to center. And we go to the left. To center. And the right. Back to center. Pause at the center for me and make sure that your sacrum is very, very implanted into the mat. We're going to do some leg changes. Let's go right leg down first, back up, and we switch out with the left. And lift, and right, up, left, up, right, lift. This is going to feel quite intensive on your tummy, and down. This is when it starts to get a little bit more exciting because the body is warm. And right, and left, and right, and left again. You've got two more, right, and left. Perfect. Take one leg down at a time, nice and easy. Bring your palms back to the mat, facing the ground. Deep breath in. We're going to go for a pelvic curl. And we exhale, tuck, and roll all the way up to the ceiling. Hold this position nice and steady for me. And we're going to lift your heels off the mat. We go for 1, lower, 2, lower, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. You hold it at the top on your last one. Stay with me. Your hamstrings are going to burn. Your glutes are going to burn. And maybe the arches of your feet as well. But hold it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your heels. And then roll your spine all the way back down to the mat. And you untuck your pelvis at the end. Okay, that's your lower body done. Let's go for the top. Chest lift. Arms are going to go behind the neck. Make sure your fingers are interlaced and make sure your thumbs are supporting those neck muscles. Deep breath in and we exhale. Lift up the top body for a chest lift. You're going to feel contraction in those abdominals. Make sure there's no table mountain happening here. Deep breath in at the top. And we exhale. Slowly with control. Head goes back down to the mat. Inhale at the bottom. And we exhale to lift, lift, lift. Eye line straight to your thighs. Deep breath in. And we exhale, lower all the way down. Rest your head on the mat. Inhale. And we exhale to lift, lift, lift. Inhale at the top. And we exhale back down. If you're new to Pilates type movements, your core will probably be shaking already. So if you can't go as high on all your repetitions, that's absolutely normal. Inhale, and we exhale, lift to the top. Deep breath in, and we exhale to lower. Resting the head. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, and we exhale to lift, lift, lift. Deep breath in, and exhale. Let's lower all the way down. Last one, and we're going to add some spice to this one. Deep breath in, and we exhale. Let's lift all the way to the top. Hold it there. Make sure you've got good control in these abdominals. Imprint your spine to the mat, and we inhale. Reach your hands towards your thighs, and exhale, bring them back to center. And inhale, reach forward, keeping your chest lift. And back, and forward, and back. Last one, reaching forward, hold it there for me. 5, 4, stay with me. 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands back to your head. Take a breath in, and we exhale. Let's lower all the way down to the mat. Well done, everybody. Hands back down to the mat at your thighs for me. We're going to do a little stretch. Take your knees all the way down to the left-hand side. Reach your hands across to the opposite side. You're going to feel a nice lateral stretch. I want you to breathe into that lateral rib cage and out. You're going to let the air fill into that side body. And last inhale, all the way back out. And let's switch sides. To the right we go with your knees. You can use your one hand to pull down on your knees for some help and extra stretching. Again, lateral breaths. I want to see this rib cage expanding on the side of you. And out. And in. And last breath out. Bring the knees back to center. Take your feet onto either side of your mat. And we're going to open out those hips even more. Dropping both your knees to the left. You're going to get an inner thigh stretch on the left and outside on the glutes on the right leg. Good. Keep breathing. Lateral breaths. This time you're going to breathe into your front body and let that diaphragm expand from the front. And in. And let's change sides. And again, remember that one side might be more limited than the other. That's fine. We listen to our bodies. We just take it as far as we can go. And last breath in. All the way out. Back to center. Bring both your feet back onto the mat for me. Do 100 preps. So your knees are staying bent, arms overhead, palms face the ceiling. Deep breath in to prepare. And we exhale, lift your arms up and over like a sunrise. Follow with the head, neck and chest. Arms are going to end up parallel to the floor. Deep breath in at the top. And we exhale to sink back. Arms go back nice and slowly. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to reach back. And we exhale forward. And reach. And back. And lift. And last one, up. Hold it there. Check in with your body. Make sure your spine is imprinted. Make sure your abdominals are nice and flat. Make sure your hands are reaching forward and that they're parallel to the floor. And we inhale. Reaching back. Perfect. I want you to roll up into a seated position for me. You can hold onto your knees. Bring yourself all the way up to sitting. And let's do some pelvic curl movements at the top. So this is just to scoop the pelvis. We're going to exhale. Feel that tuck. I want you to feel as if your pelvis is rounding under your glutes. And we inhale. Let's lift up with a straight back. Hold on to under your knees for support. And we exhale. Tuck. And we inhale to lift. You'll notice the breathing is a bit backward on this one. This is just a preparation to prepare you for a teaser. And we lift. And lower. And we lift. Two more. We round. And we lift. Last one, we round. I want you to hold it at the bottom for me. Can we get this pelvis to tuck a little bit more? Can we activate your pelvic floor? I want you to pretend like you're pulling up a very tight pair of pants. Keep holding that tuck and straighten your elbows so your back starts to go back to the ground and you hold it halfway. Keep holding. Feet are strong and connected with the ground. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we inhale to slowly roll back up to the top. Straighten your back nice and long. Let's do one more of those. And we round as we exhale. Pelvis under. Straightening the elbows. Lower your back slightly. And we hold. Keep feeling that sensation of tucking the tail and tightening a very tight pair of skinny pants. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly back to the top. Straightening that back. Cool. In your sitting position, I want you to drop your knees out to the side. Bring your feet together. And we're going to stretch out the inner thighs. So today we've worked a lot on the lumbar pelvic complex. It's so important for Pilates to be able to differentiate between the lumbar, that's your lower spine, and your pelvic complex. It makes a huge difference to be able to isolate and integrate different movements into your Pilates practice. Keep holding that inner thigh stretch for me. When your knees find a comfortable position, we're going to straighten this back. Take your arms to parallel to the floor. And we're going to get a spine stretch here with your knees bent and your feet together. Inhale. And we exhale to glide forward. Take it as far as you can go. If that's where your stop is, you stop there. Inhale at the bottom. And we exhale. Let's stack your spine all the way back up. Make sure that these shoulders are in their sockets. They like to live there. Inhale. And we exhale, glide, and reach all the way. Inhale, and we exhale. Let's stack all the way back up. This is helping those inner thighs stretch even more. Deep breath in, and we exhale down, down, down. In your bottom position, you should be looking directly at the arches of your feet. Inhale, and we exhale all the way back up, and we hold it there. Nice. Bring your knees back to center. Cross your feet over for me. We're going to end off with some deep breathing. Take a deep breath in. I want lateral breath from the bottom of your belly. And we exhale. Your breathing practice is also very important for your Pilates, the control. It helps you to execute those movements with precision. And exhale. And in. And out. Inhale as you drop your shoulders. Bring them back. And out. And 2 more breaths for me. Deep breath in. And out. Take your last deep inhale. And as you exhale, let all tension go. Well done.